It's amazing. Everyone got their hand on the rail.
Frankie Bernardo, why are you here?
In line for the iPhone 6 Plus.
But you're pretty far back.
Now I am.
How long have you been here?
Since 2 o'clock in the afternoon, yesterday. I was 30th in line until all these people literally came in the middle of the night and act as if they own the spot. And then when you confront them, they start yelling, make a big commotion. It was so stupid. And then when you try to say I was there,
nobody believes you.
But meanwhile, all the people around you are like, they weren't here. But then security or Apple staff are like, well, like, I'm not here, what can I do? It was really unorganized, to be honest. It's really unfair to people who were here for more than like 16 hours. And I can point out at least 50 people in front who were there for like less than like 5 hours. I didn't even get the one that I wanted because all the people at the front. So,
what are you getting?
6 Plus, 128. I wanted the 64. 128 is just too much.
Too much, but you're just gonna get it anyway?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
So you're a Nexus user.
Yes.
Why are you getting the iPhone?
I'm sick of Android. I've never had an iPhone before. Might as well get the biggest one for my first one.
What's annoying about Android?
I'm not too tech savvy when it comes to like modding my own phone, so it got really boring for me, like seeing the same thing over and over. I guess the iPhone's a bit more customizable. Well, so is Android, but you just have to know how to use it. I don't know, I love my Mac, and seeing how it's compatible with my Mac, I just give it a try.
I'm here with Bruno Wong from Orchard, Toronto startup, and he's waiting in line. He is number 4 in line for the new iPhone. Bruno, why are you waiting in line?
Well, you know what? First and foremost, I want an iPhone for myself. It's a really it's a new experience to be a part of this Apple ritual. But one of the main reasons is because I'm a co-founder of a startup called Orchard. You know, we make it real easy and safe for consumers to buy and sell their used iPhones. And so being on the ground level of the iPhone 6 launch allows me to communicate my proposition to all the early adopters right beside me. And you know, a lot of people don't know about what we do and if we exist, and so it's really great visibility opportunities. Other than that, it's just to really just enjoy the moment.
So what was the last couple of days like?
Well, the first day was actually not too bad. There's only 15 of us. I've been here since Wednesday, 2:30 p.m. And so the first night was only 15 of us, not too bad. Second night, however, was 500 people. And that became a lot more chaotic, a lot of chatter throughout the night. People were started hogging the power outlets, so we're fighting to get battery power for our phones and laptops. And so I haven't been sleeping well today, so I'm kind of standing on fumes.
What's the tone been like? I mean, if people...
It's actually been a bit controversial. I mean, this is the first time in Canada where Apple released the reservation pre-order line. So people who have actually camped out for like a week are a little bit, you know, peeved that like other people can just come in on the morning of and pick up their phone, you know, side by side with them.
So how does that change the whole experience?
Well, I think for the people, it's the gratification from, you know, staying overnight for days. I think a lot of people who, you know, thought they would kind of get recognition for first in line and all that, they're kind of wondering, is that still the case? So I think the tensions are kind of in the air, and it hasn't really been addressed yet.
Why is it that people only line up for the iPhone?
You know, I think it's just the proof of its putting. I think the iPhone was such a disruptive device, and it really changed the habits of all consumers, and I think people really gravitate to that. They see Apple as the beacon for the cutting edge, the future of everything, and you look at Apple Pay being introduced, the way the phone and the computer will be in sync. I think people naturally want to be part of what they think is going to be the future of our generation.
What's good about the iPhone 6?
Well, one thing I like, I'm a big photo and video guy, so I think first and foremost I gravitate towards the ability to take amazing photos in low light, high quality, good picture accuracy, but the video is amazing because I love the slow-mo on the 5S, and to double the frames per second on that is going to be really exciting. I think the Apple Pay, once it makes it to Canada, is going to be really exciting. where I can just seamlessly, scan my phone over the NFC scanners. And the speed, the slimness, the bigger screen. I haven't really experienced a big screen before, and I think the consumers have been conditioned to really accept the big screen. I think it's gonna be a nice seamless experience.
So who are you? Why are you here?
Well, I'm here for the iPhone, but mainly for a few reasons. I'm a software developer, so I feel like being able to get the latest hardware allows me to build better apps around it, so I can give my users a better customized experience. As well as I'm a huge Apple fan, so it's great to get the latest and greatest. And the giant hype, it's like a ritual and a calling. Everyone knows the iPhone launches, so if you love Apple, you're gonna come out and just enjoy yourself.
So how many launches have you done?
This would be the 5th one.
5th?
Yeah.
So is this the craziest year so far?
Oh, by far, it's so big. I mean, the line itself is like twice as big as it usually is, and now we have the new reservation line, so it's just a lot of people in here, a lot of people. It's kind of noisy now. Yeah,
you ready for this to be over?
I am. I'm really tired and I can't wait for it to be done. But again, it's always fun every year, so it's a little disheartening. It's like being the kid who has to leave Disneyland at the end of the vacation.
Yeah. That's awesome. All right. Thanks, Danny.